Hello, and welcome back. My name is Yanni. I'm the owner of e-commerce, a full-service Amazon agency where we deal with all the listing creation and ads, pretty much the full shebang when it comes to Amazon. Now, today what I want to speak about is Amazon automatic ads versus Amazon manual ads. And there's a big debate in the space for this, right? What is better? What should you use? What's best for this? In my experience, and we personally as a company for our business, plus now as an agency working with 20 plus brands, we have launched tens of thousands of campaigns. And I'm not exaggerating, tens of thousands of campaigns from automatic to manual. And we've listed tens of thousands of listings. So we do have a good amount of experience when it comes to this. From experience, there's nothing better. Auto ads for some products can perform much better than manual ads. But there is a distinct difference between them. Auto ads, you're basically relying on Amazon to target for you and to give you kind of ideas on what you should say. You're basically going to put a Casio watch, you're going to put it on auto, you're going to put a bid, and they're going to start looking for search terms and targeting different type of things. So Amazon is kind of choosing what you're going to do. So the good thing is that Amazon's algorithm tend to be very accurate, very sharp and very smart. The bad thing is you don't have that much control. Many times Amazon might be targeting something that's completely not relevant to a Casio watch. So what does that mean? It means that you can overspend and stuff. You can get clicks for things you don't want to get clicks and you're going to overspend. A way to kind of help that and remove that spend is checking your negations and negative targeting quite often. If you see something that has quite a lot of clicks and it doesn't have performance, well, that's something that I'll probably negate. So Amazon Auto Ads, for what I've seen it work very well is with bundles. If you're not aware of bundles is have unique bundles, and bundles is when you combine product and you kind of add a unique element. It can be hampers, can be gift bags. When done well and creatively, it's a lot of potential. It's kind of a private label hybrid. So I've seen for bundles all to work very well. But of course, manual works extremely well as well. It is really a case per case thing. There's no better. That's why, in my opinion, you should always check and test. You should never put one auto campaign, one manual campaign. You should do as many as you can to test, because without testing, you can't know. It's all about testing in the Amazon ad space. It's all about testing. You cannot emphasize that enough. But let's go back to the subject, right? Auto ads, you don't really have control. Amazon makes a choice of what you're going to be, where you're going to be seen as a placement, and what words and keywords you're going to be advertised under. Manual campaign is the opposite. You're going to choose the keywords, but you have the choice of broad, phrase, and exact, and you also have the choice of product retargeting. So you're going to make these choices of, okay, if I'm going to choose the exact option, that is as close as you have control over exact keywords. Even with exact keywords though, we have found that Amazon doesn't really comply with the exact. So it might be a Casio watch, but they might sneak something else in. With phrase and broad, it's more of a broad selection. So they're not just going to look for Casio watch, they're going to look for similar things as well. And what I found is broad and phrase many times to be better ACOS and better return on ad spend. So exact tend to be very powerful as well, because if you're selling a Casio watch, you're going to put exactly Casio watch, put a lot of money behind it, and you're going to rank very well. But it can also be super expensive. So when you're choosing these ads, in my opinion, you should always test all of them, cut the bleeders and the big spenders, and keep the good performance. Because you really, and I cannot emphasize this enough, you never know what is exactly going to work very well. In my opinion, one of the best ways to see if you're doing well on ads and if you're really taking advantage of Amazon ads is when you have a lot of campaigns and a lot of tests, because only with tests you can see if it works or not. To recap, there's no better. Historically now speaking, what has brought us the most sales? It is manual. That's also where you have to have a bit of more skill. Manual, in my opinion, you have to be a bit more advanced to really use it well, because a lot of people are putting a lot of manual campaigns that are not correct. And when I say not correct, they're putting a lot of keywords. When we're talking about manual campaigns, you want to limit the keywords. The less, the better, and the more profit you're going to generate usually. With auto is something I would suggest to beginners. People who are starting, auto are great. Now, advanced people can use it as well. So we use it for our business and we use it for our clients. Manual is where you can really burn yourself if you're using the wrong keywords and the high bid. The high bid and wrong keywords is a recipe for disaster, because you're going to spend super fast and you're just going to hurt yourself. So when in doubt, put low bid, because low bid is going to limit your losses. And then if it's doesn't have any impressions, start increasing it. But manual versus auto, both work well. Use both, because one is not better than the other. Whoever tells you one is better than the other, in my opinion, either doesn't have enough experience and enough data, or is trying to sell you something. So neither one is better. It's all about the product. Some products auto work better, some products manual work better. But you should use both. Use everything you have. Every tool that Amazon gives you, you got to use it, because that's the whole point. Hope you liked this video. A lot more to come. Have a good one.